All right, since I brought you guys all real donuts, I brought everyone donuts, so let me fill this, you guys. So, class? Yes. Thank you. All right, so, yes, finish up the donuts because I don't have a second hour, so I need you guys to all read. Okay? All right, so, finishing the notes for the people that actually have the notes out and are following and are paying attention, so we can go through and try to finish the notes today. So, investigate a limit using the graph right here. So, for a limit to exist, what two things have to happen? Yep. Okay. So, right here, so this side and this side both have to go to the same number. If you notice in this function right here, the function is equal to 10, but it's not equal to the limit. Okay, so we can look at it and we can just see, hey, the limit is 7. But the function yes, no, maybe, possibly. All right. Now, let's go ahead and use a graph to investigate. So you guys are graphing this right. All right, so graph it. Yes. All I did is pause it. So yeah, now it's recording again. Do you want me to? Edit the video? Oh, okay. You know what also should happen? You have your notes out? Uh-huh, yeah. All right, yeah. Uh-huh. All right, so I am that right there. All right, when we're doing piecewise, make sure you actually hit the right button and you select the right thing to do a piecewise. So I'm on Sketchpad and right here, and I'm going to go piecewise. So it's this one, and piecewise is the one that has the comma. And what was my first function? Because I can't see it from here. Just x and comma. X is less than 0. There we go. And next one is what? 1, where hit control equal. So make sure you write that in your notes. Control equal. It's right here. You see it? Okay. All right, there we go. And I know you guys are all writing this down in your notes because these are going to be things you're going to have to do too. All right, so the limit to exist, what two things? Left and right have to go where? Right here. So for this limit, it's got to be here. So are they both going to the same number? No, right? They're not going to the same point. So they're both not going to the same number. So therefore, at zero, from the left-hand side, it's going to 0. From the right-hand side, it's going to 1. So right here, I could say, does the limit, so I would say limit as x approaches 0, not from the left or right, so just by itself, of the function, does not exist. So most of the time you actually have to write the whole thing out, but this is one of the things that you're allowed to actually get away with saying deity, which refers to does not exist. All right, the limit L of a function, y is equal to fx as x approaches the number of c exists if and only if both one side of the limit exists and c, both sides limits are equal, then, so the limit exists if and only if the left is equal to the right. So that's going to be the key right here. The limit exists if and only if the left is equal to the right. All right, investigate. So one side of the limit. Okay, so if I plug in 1, I get 0. So from this one right here, so if I plug in 1, let's look at the left side. So the left side in the number line would be less than 1, wouldn't it? Yeah? From the left side, because I'm reading it from left to right. So if I have a number line, the left side of 1 would be like 0.9. So I'm going to numerically evaluate this. So I'm going to give it a number, 0.9. 0.9 would give me negative 0.1. I'm allowed to have that? No. So therefore, what happens here on the left side? The left side limit. What's the square root of 1? 1. What's the square root of negative 1? I. Are we dealing with I, though? I means what? It's imaginary. Non-real numbers. We're not dealing with that. So, I almost heard what you said. You want to grab it? I just plugged in a number, I know that, and I plugged in a number here. Is that the part that you're questioning? No, we're not assuming it. You know what happens when you assume something? You make an ass out of you and me. You make an ass out of you and me. See what I do there? Letter B. My hands are away. Are you guys going to start using that now? So the left side of this, there's nothing over here, is there? So I can say my left side over here doesn't exist. Does the right side exist? The right side exists, but for my definition to work, my left and right have to be equal. So does this limit exist? No. Limit does not exist because the left side does not exist. So this one does not exist because this one here failed. Does that make sense now? You guys still excited about the assuming? Or what you from the other day? All right. Use the graph to investigate this as it goes to 0. So sine of pi over x squared. Josh, letter B. And Craig. Sine of x. No, it's not x. It's pi, right? Thank you. Like that? What mode is my calculator better be in? Yep, gotta be radian. That's everything we're doing in this class, unless specifically, yeah, see? Oh, okay. I'm telling you, it was awkward out of the corner of my eye. Tuesday, you were going ham on it. You're like way up here. You're like, oh, okay. It's maybe they didn't heat it up. That's what it was. Yeah, they heat up the. It's microplastics. They want you to die. Everyone's got to have cancer. Everyone is actually holding right now. I think they said at least 1 gram of microplastic in your body. Yes. Okay, so we can okay, and just do like the microplastic and testing it. But we'll research it. We'll do some math on it. Dang! What is happening up in there? That looks like someone's blood pressure when they got a parking ticket this morning. See what I did there? See what I did there? No, it wasn't. Ooh. Ah. The HOA I used to live in, at least it's a piece of paper. They put like a 1 foot by 1 foot sticker on my sister's car window. A sticker. You know why? Because she was still over at my house at 2 a.m. And it was like a holiday. It was after Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving weekend. So 2 a.m. Yeah. And so she's parked in front of my house. All right, let's see. Which black mold? Uh, windowsill. Or as I get closer and closer, you notice I'm zooming in right there, right? And I keep zooming in more and more. It's yours after that microplastic donut I just said to you. Now, this is called oscillating. It is, as I get closer and closer to that number, it's actually still going to go there. So this one is oscillating. So this one here, because of the way that this is, I'm not going to be able to get a value here. So it is oscillating at whatever number. Because if you notice, I keep zooming it in more and more, and not getting closer and closer to a single number. Does that make sense? So, yeah. So this one would be an oscillating example. So keep changing, keep getting closer and closer and closer to 0. All right. Now, I'm going to leave off here. Okay, if you want to try the AP practice problem, you can right now. But this is what I'm going to use you guys. So today and tomorrow, use today's time wisely. Work on your homework. Okay? So you have today and tomorrow's whole class. It's an I day, so yeah, you actually have to do something. Yeah, tomorrow's an I day. Anyway, so homework is due tomorrow. Okay? Oh, wait, hold on. Did I change? I didn't change the due date, did I?